Hello, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about the Southwest Indian Foundation. My GoFundMe page is set up to help my native brothers in Pueblo village in New Mexico And I must give praises to the Most High before I do anything. Like I said before, without Him, I'm nothing. And the time now is 5:33 p.m. Wednesday, September the 28th. Now, these natives really need help and stuff like that. Um, and I'm gonna have a cash payment for me too, like for people to help. Cause me and my wife is trying to get a house, so that'll be up on one of my. It'll be a link to one of my videos, perhaps this one and stuff when I get it everything ready. But they really need help, and they need stoves. So whatever y'all can give, it would be very appreciated because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna put money into it. The stove used to be $365, but now they 500. A lot of these Indians don't have drinking water. A lot of them have to walk 2 hours for a well and 2 hours back. They do that in the winter time, in the summertime. So a lot of their children freeze to death each year, and it never makes the news. I don't know why everybody is God's children, but some people don't see it like that. They see it just fits their needs, and they really need help. That's why, I'm a warrior every day. It don't mean fighting. A warrior means that I do everything like a martial artist, like washing the floors, mopping. All that's discipline. A karate guy does the same thing that a warrior do. He's a warrior too. He acts like a soldier, a martial artist. But back to these natives in New Mexico, the government, I don't think they really help these Indians. I don't know if they could help from other organizations. I have to look into that. But right now, they really need your help and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do my part and make people be aware of what's happening. My Cash App, like the more information I tell people, they would like listen to what I'm saying. You have like pretenders too that pretend that they natives, and I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody, but natives was here first. Some people don't believe that; they believe that their people was here first, but some people didn't even make it here in those times. That's why natives in some states still speak. In a lot of states, they still speak their native tongue. I'm not gonna let nobody put down natives like they was never here, and that people want to take credit for everything people existing. Said before, my grandfather lived to be 100 and something years old, and he said that everything that's not written in the Bible, that don't mean it didn't happen. It's a lot of stories that go back thousands of years, and natives, as like in the Aztecs, they had help building those pyramids because they don't the scientists can't even explain how they got built. They have a lot of theories, but I don't think none of their theories is even close. Like if I tell people the story, they're gonna think that I'm defying the Bible, but I'm not. When you ask some natives where they come from, like my mother's people, some of them believe that when you said where did you come from? Like I said before, they always say the sky people. That means the Creator gave special beings, special angels, the ability to create other people in His image. So when people be saying that, oh, Indians on reservations are not real Indians, they don't know what they talking about. They just don't like it, and like that's not even true. Like I watched this girl video. She was like, don't like Native American Indian, but she praises European descent people. I can tell the way she talked when she said that the Indian looked like the white man trying to say that that's what he was, a white and Chinese person living on a reservation trying to say that's what they are. They not no such people as Native American. And people believe they first American, but that's not true. I'm not trying to sound harsh or mean. I just want to help these Native brothers. And when I do get myself situated here, me and my wife can take a trip to Mexico and visit them in person. But right now, um, I'm trying to help them. I say it again, Southwest Indian Foundation. That's who the money go. I don't get none of the money. The money goes direct to them. I just want to check to see is they getting it. You know, like nobody had a way to get to my to the to the that my GoFundMe page, but now they do it because every video I make, it's gonna be linked to the video. Like this one, it's gonna be linked to this video tomorrow. I'm gonna put the link in there so people when money go direct there. And so I just wanted to make that little speech. And I'm sorry people feel that way. I have no ill will intention towards nobody, but I don't know. Like I had a problem with this African American guy for no reason. I'm not the enemy. Even some Euros not your enemy because a lot of European people don't get credit. A lot of them did hide slaves and Indians from other crazy ass people that came in this country. So then people said that I had people say my wife said she know the Bible better than me. Um, I had people said they only died for the Israelites, but my wife read a chapter out the Bible. It said that God died for all nations. So I don't understand that either. I don't know the Bible that well, but I do know that there's a creator. I believe in that. I believe things happen for a reason. And when a person dies suddenly, and it's a reason for him dying, the creator got other plans for this person. But a lot of people don't believe that, but we do. You're gonna be raised from the dead and judged all over again. That's in the Bible. But like I said, if something you tell somebody something like a miracle, something if it's not in the Bible, they ain't gonna believe it just because it ain't in the Bible. That don't mean it didn't happen. So I don't judge anybody because that's God's judge people, and He's the person that leave the vengeance to the Lord, not you. And if you don't repent and stuff like that, you won't go to a good place. You'll go to a dark side. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I hope people take heed to this video, and I hope people within their heart to help. I'm not begging. I mean, right is right. They help other people when they come to this country. A foreigner can come to this country, he get money for loans for business. But if you born and raised, it's hard for us. But America's so generous to other places. A lot of foreigners that come from, they don't even like you, but they come here because a lot of their countries is at war, and like I said before, even though America do things, America is like a safe haven for everybody that come here and stuff like that. This is still one of the greatest countries to live in, but they come here and they don't like you and they set up their business. If I was on a Chinese bus going to Foxwood from New York, they didn't want me on the bus for some reason. And there's stupid Asian people. Every individual is not the same. So I'm not just because somebody do something to me, I'm not going to say, "Oh, all Chinese people are bad." You can't do that. You judge all those. Even my friend that's Chinese, he said that is a stupid individual. It ain't got nothing to do with him being Asian. He just ignorant. Just like in any race, it can be an ignorant Indian or ignorant African American person. That's why I tell people do not um, call yourself black or a white person supposed to call himself white, but he know why he was call himself white. Who wrote the dictionary? That's why I understand why people say I'm black. You look up the word in the dictionary, black means something evil and deceitful and foul. You look up the word white, it means pure as a driven snow and all that stuff. So they telling you, white, when you say a white person, that's like giving him power. You supposed to call him a Euro. My wife called him Euros, European descent. That's what that means. She never called him white. Like I told everybody before, don't call your boss boss because he's not your boss. I don't care if you. He said I pay your salary. He still ain't your boss. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't even have a salary either. And like I tell people, like them audit people, they all don't know what they talking about. They do. Why you think they do that? They want money, and they hate people and the cop, but they cuss people out and calling people gay. And but yet still, you need the public to make your damn video. If it wasn't for the public, y'all wouldn't even have a story. Oh, it's I'm gathering a contest for a story. No, they ain't. A lot of them, even when they ask them what they doing, and some of them can't even make up their mind what they doing, because they don't know what they doing. And I tell people to the face, like my uncle said when he was a state trooper, um, in his constitution, like or his amendment, is nowhere in there say that he had to, when he took his oath, and there's no way in there say that he had to bow down to you or even talk to you. That's why I was happy when the cop walked out their face. They couldn't even make him bow down to them and stuff like that. They like to disrespect people when somebody disrespect them back. And I hear they talk to cops like you're dismissed. If I was a cop, I ain't dismissed. No, you can't even dismiss. I don't give a damn what you say. And they, a lot of them, like I said before, don't work anyway. This is when they say that's their job. That's their job, making money the fast way. They don't want to go out get a hard working job. Like a lot of people work hard. They don't want nobody coming and harassing them on their job. They don't know what kind of data person they have. They don't care about other people's rights. All they care about is their rights. Like nobody else got no rights. You have to answer to them. That's why I like that word, the boss. If you look up the word boss, that got something to do with the underworld, something that's bad and dangerous, and it's also mean an overseer. So they the new slave master. That's why they like to work. They think they everybody's their slave. You had to bow. I wouldn't bow down to them. I'd kick them in the head. I wouldn't really do. I just how angry I get. But getting off the subject, I want to stay to try to help these natives. And if it's anybody in their heart, I don't know. They could be getting help from other organizations, but so far I haven't seen it. I got to go online and look that up. So if y'all find your heart to do that, let me know. So if you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel, share, like, comment, and subscribe if you like what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep my channel clean. I don't want no cussing like I see a lot of YouTubers. They cuss too much. Sometimes I say, damn, but that's in the Bible. I don't like even saying that because my channel is a family channel because I want people to look at it. And children, I can't say nothing foul like that or like, what I hear them say. I'm surprised. I don't even know why you two allow them to go off like that. I mean, they be going off. I mean, I heard some of the nasty things come out their mouth. I'm not going to even repeat it because I don't want nobody to think that I'm like that. And every person see a YouTuber, oh, is one of those people. They think that they give other people a bad name, and they like this stupid flag so much. Them to my dad's to glory. They don't know the history behind that flag. That flag is not nice. I mean, I respect people that fought in the war. Like I said before, if it wasn't for my other Indian brother, we wouldn't have won the war. The Japanese was kicking America's butt, and so they don't get no credit for that either. So that's what I'm saying. The person that wrote that song, that song, oh say can you see? The song to me is not good. A lawyer wrote that song from Maryland. His name was Francis Scott Key, and my wife kept trying to Google, but we found out I know the people that he owned slaves. He didn't even want to demolish slavery because they call other people lazy. We are the most laziest people that came in this country. Not all, I'm not saying all. I'm just saying the people that took this country. They the one was lazy. Because if y'all wasn't lazy, y'all be calling people lazy. Um, Other things I don't want to say. Um, if y'all was calling people lazy, y'all had people of color clean y'all house and everything. Y'all don't know how they do nothing. That's why I told that guy, don't say boss. A boss is not nowhere. You might find it in the dictionary, but a boss mean overseer. That's not a good word. If you go apply for a job, like I said before, you won't even see that on a job application. It's like saying, fill out this application because the boss is waiting. You won't see that on a job application because it's got something to do with the underworld. Underworld means something bad. And I'm sorry to tell people that a lot of people, they was, I hear all of them say that, was that Narragansett Press? He always respect that there's Old Glory. Y'all don't know the history behind Old Glory. You wouldn't be saying that because the man that wrote that song was a slave master. He had slaves. So he probably wrote that song out of guilt. He probably felt bad what he did to African Americans too, and Native American Indians. That flag wasn't for everybody. That's why Kaepernick, when he kneeled down and saluted the flag, they didn't like him no more. I don't know. I think he took them to the Super Bowl. I don't know if he won or not. Because my team is the Giants. I'm really into New York Giants ever since I was 2 and 3 years old. So that's all I got to say for now. But going back to my natives, I try to stretch it out. Going back to my native brother Mexico, you can find a description right in the link. I'm gonna put it on this video tomorrow. I can't do it now. I gotta go someplace. So everything is hooked up. So I'm just saying, y'all all have a blessed evening. Danada Wado. That means have a blessed evening. And I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye for now. I don't want nobody to forget. Everybody' lives is very valuable, not just one person. Even when it comes to Black Lives Matter, people hear a lot of things happen to African American people. My people got their whole entire country taken from them and murdered. Some tribes don't even exist no more. Like a lot of tribes I can name from New York don't even exist. Like Manhattan, New York. It was a tribe of Indians there called Manhasset Indians. They don't even exist no more. That's where the word Manhattan comes from. Brooklyn, they had the Canarsie Indians there, and if you go upstate New York, they had the Adirondack Indians. They don't even exist no more. They wiped them tribes out for power. Well, that's all I got to say for now. So I'm gonna do another video. This time I'm gonna be talking about me. So as I say again, Danada Wado. I'll speak to y'all later.